going, guys? What's up, YouTube? Been a minute since I've hopped on this platform. This is the start of a pretty legendary journey. If you're not familiar with my content that I used to run in the past, I used to run a gaming channel, and it went pretty good views. But I had to stop just for a plethora of reasons. At the time, I realized that it's not really what I wanted to do. Do I want to be gaming for the next 20 years? No. So eventually, after a few revelations, I got into what I do now. Before I get into that, let me introduce myself. If you don't know me, I'm Neil Clark. Currently work in the e-commerce industry, which is basically selling products online and marketing them marketing them organically. So basically on TikTok, on Instagram, any social media you can think of. And I've been doing that for the past 5-6 months. And so far, it's been going pretty good. I will say that it's not, entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. I've had times where I've, literally cried, like, on the steps, Like, people love to make it look like, oh, yeah, flashy cars, and, you make $30K a month every single, you have 10K days. When in reality, like, I saw no results for 5 months, mind you. Keep in mind, I've seen no... You need to be prepared to see 0 results if you do something like this. But I found my passion in it though. I actually enjoy what I do, and I enjoy filming this video right now for you guys. Now, as for like, okay, I know some of you are asking, oh, how much money you make? How much money you make? So, what I will say is, I'm not making the amount of money I should have made. If I'm being honest with you guys, I probably would have made 10K last month. I've generated millions of views across multiple platforms and multiple accounts, multiple businesses. That's a lot of multiples. But nothing really converted too well. Now I'm just pivoting to new products, and we're gonna see how that goes. Like I'm running products. You guys have 0 clue. Like, you have this much clue of what I do. Like I run products. I'm running products in Sweden. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a lot about that in future videos. This is just priming your mind type of video. This is gonna be the first post coming back, and I've definitely learned a lot along the way, and I'd love to share this with you guys. Now, I'm gonna be honest, most of you are probably gonna unfollow me, and you can unsubscribe right now. Unsubscribe, please, please unsubscribe, because you're probably not gonna agree with most of the content here. I'm gonna talk a lot about your mindset and changing your mindset. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, 99.9% of your success is gonna come from your mindset. And that sounds insane, but it's really true. Your mind and just your spiritual confidence is just everything. And that's a big reason why I expect you guys to unsubscribe. I know, I'm not here to convert y'all to like, oh, follow Jesus. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you got to do in order to get the results that you want or get rich. Like, what are you gonna do? Let me be honest. What are you gonna do? Become a rapper? You gonna become an NBA player, football player? That stuff is dead. That stuff is gone. Online business is the next big thing. I'm just being honest with y'all. But unfortunately, it's not easy, But at the end of the day, I do think that you need to create your own path if you do want to succeed, unless you're becoming a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. Then of course go to a school, go to college, or even get a trade. Contribute to society. I have friends that they want to get a trade, and I support it. The reason I'm talking a lot about entrepreneurship is because look at the economy. Look at the way everything's going. The other day, I met this guy at Ben & Jerry's. I was having a little cheat day. If you know me, I like to have a lot of cheat days, even though it's not good for the workouts. But, some of them are good for the workouts, Ben & Jerry's just got that protein. But I was talking with the worker there, and he said he travels. Ignore that. I have no clue why there's a helicopter going across the beach. Yo, it looks beautiful as heck outside, by the way. I know you guys can't see the view. I might show you guys, I might break the fourth wall, but I'm not done talking yet. So just look at the economy. I was talking with a worker at Ben & Jerry's, and he said he drives an hour and 30 minutes every day to work just because the rent over here is like $2K a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. Do you know how ridiculous that is? I don't expect all of you to understand what I'm saying, but if you know, you know. The price of living is getting higher and higher, and the wage, at least in Georgia, especially in Georgia, if you guys don't know, I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia. Yo, the minimum wage is like, it's slavery in Georgia. I hate to use that word, but it's like literal slavery. Like $7 minimum wage is crazy. Like it's like $7 minimum wage, I think, or like $7.50. Isn't that ridiculous? That's like pennies. And that's one thing, that's one of my biggest motivations for making this work, is because, I mean, not only just because I'm passionate about this and, you know, I'm chasing my dreams making this video right now, but guys, people can't even afford to eat anymore. You can't even eat real food. If I go to Whole Foods right now and get some organic beef, it's probably through the roof. Sorry I went on that little tangent, but it's definitely been a rough journey, I'll be honest with you guys. But, you know, I kept my head down. I isolated myself. I lost friends. I lost people. I lost females. Like this stuff is real, guys. Like, if you gotta ask yourself how bad you want this. I'm just being honest. Let me take a sip of my coffee. It's not as good as my coffee brand. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. You know, hopefully some of you got some sort of value, maybe even you got influenced by this video. If you got influenced by this video, you know, say it, because, you know, I want to help people out. I want to really show people a direction, show people what's possible. I want to show people, because when I first started, I didn't have anyone telling me like, oh, this is real, like you can actually do this, especially like in my hometown. No, everyone's just, if you guys know about Atlanta, you know, it's just be in a gang, smoke weed, and just, you know, party every night. That's it. That's the meaning of life over there. I'll probably do casual vlogs now and then, just to document the journey, you know, keep y'all updated, you know. And I'm gonna also start doing value-based videos, like, you know, just raw, unedited videos like this, you know, no hype music, like back with another video. In this video, you got it. No, I don't. I hate that stuff now. It's just brain rot. Yo, the view is actually beautiful. I gotta show y'all this. Hold on. We're about to break the fourth wall a little bit. Like, look at this, guys. Like, isn't God just great, man? Like, he created all of this. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to living out this adventure with you guys. If you don't, that's okay too. You know, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll catch you guys. Peace.